What are you really longing for? Is it just to exist, to feel, to move, or to have strength, only to eventually lose it to aging? Or is it the ability to speak, or the capacity to think? Are these things truly desirable? If they seem insignificant, then focus on what truly matters, living a life led by logic and a higher power. But remember, you can't truly cherish these gifts if the thought of death, taking them away, upsets you. Consider how brief the span of time we each have in the grand scale of eternity is, and how quickly it's absorbed into the vastness of forever. Think about how tiny the universe's matter is that composes a human body, and how tiny the fragment of the universal spirit we each hold. Reflect on the small patch of Earth we occupy compared to the planet's entirety. With all this in mind, understand that nothing should be deemed significant unless it involves living according to your own logic and enduring whatever the cosmos has in store for you. The main focus of a person should be to enhance their intellect. So think about how one achieves that. As for everything else, whether we can achieve it or not, they are no more significant than inert ashes and smoke. Listen up, my friend. Whether you have been a resident of this grand city for 5 years or just 3, it doesn't really matter. If you have followed the city's rules, the duration of your stay isn't important. So, where is the problem if nature, which brought you into this world, now decides it's time for you to leave? You can't complain that you are being forced out by a dictator or an unfair judge. Instead, you are exiting as honorably as an actor who's completed his performance and received approval from the director. Sure, you might feel like you have only experienced part of the journey, not staying until the final act. But in the grand play of life, sometimes 3 acts are all there are. The one who directed your entrance now signals for your exit. You are not to blame for either. Therefore, live with contentment, for the one who dismisses you is content as well. A rational soul has unique qualities. It can introspect, shape its own attributes, and become whatever it desires. Unlike plants and animals that exist for others, a rational soul thrives on its own achievements. Regardless of life's duration, it fulfills its purpose. Its progress isn't hindered by disruptions, which might ruin a dance or a play. It completes its actions wholly and perfectly, claiming all that it owns. Moreover, it explores the vastness of the world, perceives its shape, peers into the emptiness beyond, and gazes across boundless time. It witnesses the majestic cycles of nature, the world's end and rebirth at set times. It realizes that future generations won't see anything new, and our forebears had the same vantage point. Thus, in 40 years, a person with decent intelligence and curiosity can understand everything from the past and future, due to the consistency of all things. In a few words, the essence of a logical mind is to cherish those around us, to stand out for being honest, calm and sensible, and to value one's own self-respect and power above all else, which also comes with the right and authority of a law. In this way, sound reasoning and fair justice are one and the same.